What's up, Nameless Kingdom? Before you guys get to watching the video, I wanted to remind you that I got a bunch of other videos for you guys to watch. I put a lot of work into all of them. It's my passion, and thanks, guys. Alright, what's up, Nameless Kingdom? We got another list here, and this list is supposedly the top most popular anime right now. So we're gonna get straight into it, and it's definitely more than 16. I think it's 25, so I didn't want to make the video too long, so just like my last list, I'm just gonna do these 16 and keep it moving. Keep in mind, I'm not really gonna go too deep into each different anime and what they're about and stuff. I just want to give my initial thoughts when I first look at the list. So starting off at 16, we got Boarding School Juliet, which I actually didn't know this was popular, but I mean, it's the people that vote on it. It's not like one person who's deciding the list. It's people voting, so I guess it is that popular. Me personally, I definitely enjoyed it while I was watching it, but it's another one of those shows where once I finished it, I can't really remember too much about it. I mean, it's good, so I can see why it would be on the list, but at the same time, I didn't expect it to be top 16. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Boarding School Juliet's pretty cool. Let's keep it moving. Promised Neverland, I actually expect this to be higher on the list. Obviously the manga for the Promised Neverland is amazing. I actually don't watch the anime, I just read the manga, but from what I've heard, it's definitely good. It's a good adaptation. It's just, I've heard that some people say it's not the best adaptation. Like, it's one of those anime where adapting it into anime, no matter how good you make the adaptation, it just can't capture the same mood as a manga can. At number 14, we got The Rising of the Shield Hero, which I actually personally really enjoy this series. I watched the first episode, which I'm pretty sure the first episode was like a double episode or something. It was very long, and it just opened extremely well. It was a isekai done right, in my opinion. It was very interesting. I definitely agree with it being on this list, but at the same time, I'm currently not caught up on it. Well, I am technically, because I read the manga, but it was one of those where I watched the first episode and it was so good that I was like, I can't stop here. I have to I have to read the manga. So I went ahead and read the manga on this one, and from what I've read, it's only gotten better. And if the anime adaptation has been doing it any justice, then I assume that this has also only gotten better. So definitely agree with this being on the list. Let's keep on moving. 13, we got the Zombieland Saga, and I actually haven't watched this, which is, I hate when I see a list and it's a series that I haven't seen, but all right, cool, I guess. It's comedy and horror fiction, so I guess it's pretty enjoyable to watch, but I can't give my thoughts on it personally. Well, apparently all of these are available on Amazon. That's crazy. And then here we got Boruto, which Boruto got extremely popular during the Naruto, Sasuke, and Momoshiki fight, which, granted, that was definitely like the best fight of the year when that happened. But for me personally, I'm not really a fan of the Boruto anime. That doesn't mean I don't like Boruto. I read the manga faithfully. In my opinion, the manga gets to what it needs to get to faster, because for me, the only reason I'm watching Boruto is because I want to see what Boruto is like. Or in the first episode, when they showed a preview of Kawaki and Boruto about to have what seems like their final battle, when I saw that, it definitely piqued my interest, which that's what it was supposed to do. So I saw that and I was like, man, I can't wait for this to happen. But for the anime, it's definitely taking its time to get there. Like, I'm not even sure if they're at the part where Kawaki is introduced in the anime, and if they are, then they're just getting there. But for the manga, they've definitely been there, and we've already been entering extremely interesting arcs and stuff. So in terms of the manga, yes, I can see why it's popular. Well, technically, I can see why it's popular in both the anime and the manga, but I gravitate more towards the manga on this one. But it's cool. Number 12, that's nice. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and they're talking about part 5 specifically, which I'm not at part 5 yet. I just started JoJo, but from what I can tell, if it's anything like consistent, then obviously, then yeah, it should. I see why this is on the list. JoJo is one of those animes where even if you haven't seen it, you definitely see it all over. You see it all over the place. You see the to be continued memes. You see everybody's always asking, is that a JoJo's reference? You definitely can understand why this would be on this list. Let's keep it moving. A Certain Magical Index 3. I love A Certain Magical Index. I love Accelerator. That's enough said. Go watch it. We got Angels of Death. I actually wasn't really a fan of Angels of Death. I watched the first episode and it put me to sleep. That's all I gotta say. But this isn't about what's good or not. This is about what's the most popular, what's getting the most coverage. And oh my god, Tokyo Ghoul Re 2. Yes, this got a lot of coverage. It got a lot of views, which is what the Studio Period, it was what their ideal was. It was their whole plan to make some shit, but slap Tokyo Ghoul Re on it, and it'll get a whole bunch of views, make them a whole lot of money. But no, the anime's trash. Read the manga. The manga deserves to be on this list, but this is for anime. This isn't for manga. We're gonna keep going. I feel quite disrespected that people actually thumbs up the second season of Tokyo Ghoul. Who actually enjoyed this? I don't understand. I mean, if you did, that's fine, but I just don't understand you when there's something that's so much better out there. Sword Art Online. It's Sword Art Online. That's all I gotta say. It's Sword Art Online, which I heard that this season is way different. I heard that Kirito's plot armor has been significantly decreased, so I might give it a watch. But it's Sword Art Online, so I understand why it's here. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Everybody just calls it Bunny Girl Senpai, and it definitely deserves to be on this list. In fact, I'd say it deserves to be higher on this list. Bunny Girl Senpai is so good. They're missing a few tags. There's definitely romance in here and mystery and whatnot, but I 100% agree with this, as well as Goblin Slayer. I also 100% agree with this. I don't understand when Goblin Slayer first came out why it got so much flack, because there's so much more anime out there previously that was just as, if not